Alex was a guy who resided in the thriving metropolis of New Haven. He had made bad decisions in the past, and his troublesome present was a result of those decisions. His terrible circumstances led to a tragic run-in with a band of crooks one night when he became lost in a dark alley. As his life force diminished, Alex had an intense feeling of dread and panic. He was certain that his actions had sent him to a horrible dimension where his soul would suffer unendingly as a result of his actions, a place of darkness and sorrow. A luminous apparition of heavenly light did, however, stand before him at the darkest part of his near-death experience. It had an aura of unwavering love and compassion. As the personification of mercy and redemption, Jesus, Alex immediately understood it. Alex experienced an unexplainable warmth in the presence of Jesus, as if the burden of his prior sins were being lifted off his shoulders. He understood that instead of being sentenced to an eternity of punishment, he was being given the opportunity to be saved. Jesus said with compassion, "My beloved child, your past does not define you," with a voice that resounded in the very core of his being. Forgiveness and love are yours for the asking. Try to find the way of atonement while embracing the light within of you. Alex had a rush of rebirth and optimism at that beautiful moment. He was aware that he had a decision to make between clinging to the shadows of his past and accepting Jesus' gift of forgiveness and change. Alex's life changed dramatically as soon as his awareness surfaced in the real world. The lessons of love and forgiveness he had learned during his near-death experience were embodied in him, and he became a light of hope and compassion. His goal was to strengthen his spirituality and direct his energies into deeds of love and giving. He sought advice from religious gurus to help him do this. In order to give others a chance at redemption similar to the one he had received, Alex worked in charity, assisting individuals who were homeless and battling with addiction. The people around him were aware of his extraordinary shift in behavior, and they were not unaffected by it. The connection Alex had with Jesus in his hour of need caught on and inspired others who were looking for forgiveness and healing. He also became a messenger of empathy and understanding, working to bridge the gaps between different communities and promoting dialogue and reconciliation among those who had once been divided. Overcoming obstacles was not easy for Alex as he sought atonement. Although he had times of temptation and uncertainty, he took courage from his meeting with Jesus and kept in mind the compassion and forgiveness that had been shown to him. Through the years, Alex continued to share his story with humility and vulnerability, touching the lives of countless individuals in need of hope and healing. He finally understood that his near-death experience had been a sign from God, giving him the chance to choose a new road and accept the redemption that love and forgiveness can provide. Consequently, a guy who had a near-death experience and was rescued from hell by Jesus became a real example of the effectiveness of atonement and the transformational nature of love. His life became a profound testimony that no soul is beyond forgiveness and that salvation can be found in the embrace of compassion and grace.